Everybody, welcome to Forex Trading. It is April the 3rd at 12:36 a.m. And today we're going to be looking at three different pairs, but before we get started, I want to do a quick risk disclaimer. So foreign exchange trading carries a high level of risk. Before you decide to trade foreign exchange, we encourage you to consider your investment objectives, your risk tolerance, and trading experience. It is possible to lose some or all of your initial investment, so don't invest money that you can't afford to lose. Seek advice from an independent financial or tax advisor, and all information provided is for educational purposes only and should not be construed as trading advice or counsel. So today from the euro, we had a pretty bland day. All in all, we've had, over the past week, we've seen closing prices range about 60 pips. So we've had very small days over the past week. And so I know that I've been bored over the past week with trading, and I'm sure that the big investment banks are too. So we will be looking for some movements over the next 2 weeks or so. I think that from the euro, we still do have a little bit of room to move up. The RSI is only at around 60, even lower than 60, 58. And so we do have some room to move up, but I think that rallies to the upside will be capped below the 50% retracement, and I've been saying that for a while. I still do think we'll eventually be able to push up to the 200, but it's not a level that I'll be looking to buy against. I will be looking to sell against it in, if not next week or the end of this week, maybe next week. So those are levels I'll be looking at for the euro. Not too much trading opportunities today. My bias is still short, so I won't be looking to place any long trades. A couple setups that I do like a little bit more this week are, first of all, the US dollar CAD, which saw a strong down push from the highs at around 0.99836. And if you know anything about the Canadian dollar, you know that it's an extremely choppy pair. It's known for strong pushes down, capped by rallies to the upside, and then back down again. So it is easy to trade if you are looking to be a range-bound trader. A lot of times it is hard to predict the length of the range, but it is a pair that is prone to being stuck in ranges for prolonged periods of time. So in terms of the trading this week for this pair, we are in oversold territory. So like I said, strong pushes to the downside are usually countered by strong pushes to the upside. So RSI right now is in oversold territory, so a push to the upside is definitely a possibility over the next couple weeks. I think that if we do start to push down, closes here at around 0.98804 are going to be important. I'll be looking at, as well as a close down here. And other than that, I think that rallies to the downside should be capped and pushed back up. I'm not going to speculate how a longer-term picture for the CAD, just because I don't know that much about their monetary policies and that much, but I do know a little bit more about the shorter-term trading in the picture for this pair. So we will be looking for a push to the upside from this pair, and as well as the Japanese yen, which, if you watched the video yesterday, I predicted a push to the downside, which we did get, and a pretty strong push to the downside. I said that eventually we should see a close again below this low. I think that the pair is still in a downtrend, and just for a longer term picture, my bias will remain short. But since we are in oversold territory and we did have an extremely large push down, I think that people will start to cover their shorts and buyers will look at re-enter the market. So we've already seen a little bit of that, but I think that we do have a little bit more to run. If we do start to close lower, I'll again start to be looking long for the pair. And the last pair that I want to take a look at is the New Zealand dollar, which has seen stronger price action compared to the euro. And the New Zealand dollar right now is stuck in a little bit of more prolonged range. It looks very similar to the Aussie charts. We took a look at those a couple of days ago. So the RSI did reach 70 at the end of last week, or the second. No, this was sorry. This was yesterday actually. I was looking at I thought it was the daily charts. And we have started to close back below recent lows. So here at around 0.82451 we closed below, and so downside pressure is pretty prominent for this pair right now. I do like possibly retracement down to the 100 or 200 moving averages, and if we do start to look at that, my targets will be those two, as well as a close down here around 0.81937. So those are a couple things I'll be looking at for the New Zealand dollar. And in terms of news this week, the push markets, tomorrow we have the FOMC minutes, which are going to be really important for the dollar. We should see possibly a breakout of the euro range as well as the New Zealand dollar range. And I will be looking to trade that news break. It does come out at 2 p.m., so it's at a good time for trading it. And we should see some nice trading opportunities from these three pairs tomorrow and throughout the rest of the week. So thank you very much for following. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to follow us at Synergy FX, we'll be posting updates throughout the week. And that is it. Thank you very much, and good luck trading.